All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Monday, or Tuesday, technically. It's even Tuesday for me. Sorry, I got off to a late start. After dinner, I had to take a nap. And then, I bought a new case for one of my remote NASs to try it out because it was cheap. Like, the Johnsbro cases are new. Nice. Johnsbro, whatever they are. They're nice, but, like, they're just... they're, like, flashy and stuff. They don't make sense for this, and there's tons of extra room. How's it going, Ivanhoe and Subuntu? Welcome. How you both doing? So also, I'm doing my bestest tonight. So after last stream or so, SWK was mentioning how Stream Decks and stuff like that. Oh shit! This is how much I haven't used my Stream Deck. Oh, come on. It's still the plastic thing on the back. So anyways, I found Boatswain, or however you say it. I don't know. I can't think of the guy whose name ranks it right now, but he's also a streamer. George Stakavis, something like that. He streams here on Twitch. Oh no, actually, or is he only on YouTube? I don't remember. He streams GNOME development, stuff like that, mostly for SysProf and stuff. But anyway, so there's a flat pack for here. There's some issues with it. It's okay. I wish it had the ability to toggle filters. I entered a bug in. We'll see what happens. But everything's on the Stream Deck now, so now I can... I had to test that because I just added that as a stream was starting. But now if I'm going to sneeze, hit a button. And like I don't have to go dig for it. Also, I've had this set up in OBS forever, but never actually enabled it because it was kind of a pain. So this is like, hey, I don't want to share what I'm doing. But yeah, but then we also have the back button, like when I get up and go away. Which is, oh, sorry, that's the back. I need away button. So you can't hear me, but it's also muted. So by using the Stream Deck, you can set it up to do multiple things at a time. So hopefully we'll never get in the scenario where I forget to turn off the privacy screen or turn the mic back on, because now it's one button instead of two, which is cool. So yeah. But I just have a tiny little 6-button Stream Deck. I've had it for a year and a half, and I haven't used it until now. Because as I was saying during that stream last week, the software kind of sucked. And yeah, that was that. So let's do this real quick. What screen were we on here? So tonight we're going to do some stuff a little different. We are going to start by working on Haiku. So we were talking about getting a build agent and stuff like that, all this setup, and yeah. Why is the... let's do this. I really do not need this resolution this high. I don't remember where the hell it is. Deskbar preferences. Yep, late night. How's it going, Dan? Welcome. Preferences. Display or... Screen. There it is. So cool. Yeah, I can do high res. That's awesome. That's cool. Let's just do 1280 by 768. There we go. That's much better. Keep that. Okay, cool. Now you all can see this much better too. Actually, fuck it. Yeah. What's the other widescreen? 720p. That is the one we picked. No, it's 720. We're on 1280 by 720. There we go. Yes, keep, close. All workspaces, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Haiku is quite nice, if it's your thing. I've got a lot of fondness for Mac OS 8 and 9, and it feels a lot like that. It's not, right? It's supposed to be BOS. But it has a lot of the same similar ideas and stuff from back then. Things feel... nicer. I don't know. There's no... Okay. I was hoping there was like a center. Oh, it's right here. Center. Apply. There we go. Much better. That's driving me nuts. And I'm sure OCD people too were like, what the fuck? All right, cool. So we're just trying to get Pigeon Purple 3 to build on Haiku. And then, well, we've got another fun stuff here that this is, there it is. Did this finish? No. Okay, so this kernel panicked. This has been stuck this way for hours. Yeah. GNU Herd is, yep. It has some issues, but we'll come back to that. But either way, I've been wanting to get the Haiku build agent running. So as I was looking at Herd stuff, I posted a thing on Discord earlier about Herd getting a Debian Trixie release, and now they're doing AMD 64, which is cool. I was like, oh, maybe we should do a build agent, so I was putzing with it. But how's it going, Matt? Welcome. How are you? All right, so we didn't install Mason yet. Package search Mason. Okay. Did we do all of this into Ansible? Any of this into Ansible yet? I don't know. Oh, I was gonna look at doing that, but we'll start here. Actually, I have to do this. Yep. My inventories, pigeon, hosts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Oh, okay. I did start this. Okay, so we do have a Reaper 09 for here, but I was trying to get boots. Okay. Is there tail scale for this? I don't know. What's my IP here? It changed. So one of the weird things about Haiku is that it is a single user operating system, which is weird and clunky because everything nowadays expects multiple user operating systems. So it becomes very weird. So let's see what happens when we do Ansible playbook. Team City, simple agents, -L, RAM Reaper 09. Was it 125? 92.168.1.125. That's the problem. Nope. So I don't remember my password. Maybe I got smart and put it in one password. Maybe. Nope. I just realized Grim might not be the username. Haha. User. User. I wonder if I have that. Oh, you can't see it. But yep, the user's name is user. That's a good one, huh? I might have had this set up in SSH config. Hosts agents. Oh, and I had this as Reaper 08. Okay. So SSH Reaper 09. There we go. All right, cool. Now it works. I had the SSH config for it. I just didn't have it set up right. Okay. Why are you? Okay, whatever. Ansible, playbook, TeamCity, simple agent -L, Grim Reaper 09. Okay, so creating the group TeamCity doesn't work. Again, not multi-user. So we're just gonna grind through this real quick. So if you've been paying attention on the development channel or the review board, I've been trying to clean up the proxy code, and turns out, fuck the proxy code. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the chair shortly. I want to get this guy running, and then we're gonna delete most of the proxy code, because it's dumb and doesn't make sense. Now, there's a much better way to do all of it, but it's kind of noisy right now, so we're just going to give an interface for protocol developers to grab, and then we'll worry about the specifics later, because that just makes way more sense. Yeah. Alright. So we create the group, that's part of the problem. I need to get the Ansible FAQ here. What is it? It's like debug, Ansible, get facts. I need to know what the operating system is. Like Ansible system here, OpenBSD. I need to know what the actual setting is. Ansible.built-in.debug var. Oh, I'm writing fucking salt. Ansible facts. Alright. This shouldn't be a big deal, but just in case. Pixelates. Nope. Ansible, are these sorted? I hope these are sorted. Ansible local architect. Distribution is Haiku. All right, we can do system and it's Haiku with capital H. Okay, cool. We don't create the user on BS. Oh wait. Oh, it's a shell difference. Why didn't I do that as like a FAQ or something? I don't know. I think we're gonna do this as a block. Ansible block. Or actually, no, we'll just do it this way. Oh, I'm dumb. So this gets included from main. Or shit, is it and or oh fuck. Ansible composite conditional. Alright, so how's everyone doing today? It's getting early morning in Europe. Almost 6 a.m. GMT or UTC. And Ansible system is not equal to Haiku. Actually, well, let's do the dependencies first. Okay, let's make sure this got us past that spot. Then we'll get the dependencies in. The dependencies are going to be a little weird, but it's okay. Okay, failed to look up group 2. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll get to that in a bit. So there's Pigeon 3 dependencies. So I'm realizing too, we should probably split these out to Pigeon 3 and Purple 3, but that's okay. Right now, we're just going to do it this way. Um, name haiku include task haiku.yaml when Ansible system equals haiku. We want to use a block because then I'm not going to apply the tags to everything, I think. Or, no. Like, tags are great, but they're also a fucking pain. Because, like, they don't cascade by default, which is really annoying. Alright, we're going to copy homebrew, I guess, to haiku.yaml by haiku. Yeah. Oh, wait, we need to do this too. Oh, no. Yeah, no, never mind. We're fine. Okay, so, we need to run a command. And I want to, like, try to join a list. I don't know why that's here. That's dumb. Goo packages. This is gonna get weird. Ansible.builtin.shell. Ansible join list. Starting a new project at work? Oh, cool. Fortunately, as a tight timeline, customer data is only trickling in slowly. That's a bummer. Okay, so wait, what's the name? Yeah. Ansible.builtin.shell. Sorry, I'm searching on another terminal. It's fine. Ugh. 2 days back from vacation, so kind of working on correction your sleep schedule. Yeah. Just take naps. All the naps. Naps are my new thing, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, got it. Okay. Command. Okay, so I can do command instead to do this a little bit cleaner. So we want to say command is package man, right? I think it's package man. Package man. Help. Yep, okay. Then we want to install one or more packages. Okay. Install. And then I'm hoping we can do a with items or something like this, or maybe var or something. I have to reference all these names and figure out the right ones and go from there. I'm wondering if they have a way to... Oh, we can do it that way too. Oh, it's not great though. That'd be shitty. Alright, so how to join a string. This fucking login with Google thing on Stack Overflow is really annoying. They're using set fact, whatever. I just want to use the stupid, like, list items. With items... Well, that's dumb. Alright, we're gonna try this way. We'll see what happens. Since this, we're gonna say vars. Oh, no, that's in the... I do not want that in the manifest. Well, we'll see what happens. So we're gonna say vars. Packages. Mason. Okay, that did work. Okay. Minus T Pigeon 3 dependencies. Is that not the tag for this? It's a hyphen, not an underscore. And not a 0. Okay. What's the error? Okay, because I didn't put the... That looks like it's working. Maybe. I don't know if I get prompted or something. That might be a problem. Package man, install Mason. Yes, we get prompted. Non-interactive mode. Yes. Okay, good. Like, I'm sure it's there. I don't know because I haven't had to do this before, right? Okay. Probably like, why are you doing that? It's such a pain in the butt. It's worth it, because if we ever have to rebuild these damn things, I just run an Ansible script. And then, tinker, rather than having to try to remember everything I need to do, right? And that's the way you do it. Is it actually going, though? I think so. It's just really slow. Yeah, we got Mason now. All right, cool. All right. What else do we need? Should have a Mason command in here. There we go. We're going to need a lot. I can tell you that much. Get text. Yep. All right. Packageman, search, get text. I'm sure it's just get text. I'm sure it's here. Not worried about it. Oh, this is running way faster earlier. Okay, yep. Get text. GI DocGen. This might be faster to do this way. Yep. Why are you being so slow, man? Alright. We should be okay space-wise, but... I don't remember how to check memory or anything. Wait, what? We have users? What the fuck? Kind of, not really, I don't know. Alright, anyways, get text. GI DocGen. I can't tell if this is the VM being slow or what. Close this for the moment. It's crushing CPU. Now we give it 4 CPUs. Oh shit, how much RAM does it have? Fucking gig of RAM. Let's fix that too. Come on. Okay, this should be much more snappier now, in theory. Okay. Command search. Okay, so GI DocGen we don't have. That's fine. Glib, I know we have. I just need to get the right package name. Glib 2. Devil. Glib networking, is that going to be in here? Yes, it is. G streamer. Okay. We are not installing GTK4 because GTK4 is not a thing here. Neither is GTK43 because that doesn't exist. Wait, what? Hold on. Does this actually work? Okay. Huh. Thank you, Alejandro. L2 man. I don't know when they got GTK4, but okay. JSON glib devil. It's underscores. Okay, it's underscores instead of dashes in most cases. That's fine. libadwada. This is really cool. I had no idea that Haiku was working on getting GTK4 support. So that's very cool. Did I spell it right? Yeah, okay, I guess they don't have Canberra. That's fine. Mib ID and Devil. Mib Soup. But yeah, so the other part of this is us getting the dependency list will maybe someday help users. We'll see. Yep. I ended up napping, and then I had some other stuff to do, and then, yep. We already got Mason, actually. We should have package config automatically. Package man. Package config. Yep. Right. Oh, well, we'll see how we can get with the plugins and stuff here. Is there just a Python 3 package? We're gonna leave that out and see what happens. Okay, well, we're not using template glib anyways. We were going to, but then we ended up not. Vala? Vala is here. All right. We're getting there. This takes a bit. I wish we got better output for this, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So yeah. Come on. Ansible never gives you a whole lot of output, which is fine. It's just, yep. It is what it is. But yeah, so like I was saying, we should split this up to purple 3 dependencies, which we should still do in the future. But if Haiku has GTK4 now, so it doesn't matter if it's a good choice or not because GTK still depends on it. So it doesn't matter, right? It's not my choice to use it. I need it because our dependencies need it. So, yep. Okay, cool. So we got all the stuff here. CD pigeon. Mason setup minus D GTK UI equals false build. This is gonna fail a bunch of checks, but that's okay. But it's gonna we're gonna see how this gets. Oh, I disabled that and we how'd you not find oh. Oh. That is a problem. Maiku ports. Dev libs. I think. Glib. 2.78.recipe. They haven't updated this in a year. I'm not trying to figure out their ports either. So we're just dead in the water, which happens. Alright, well, yeah. Seems like everything you use it wasn't criticizing. Was just wondering for new projects. Thought about doing XML stuff. Yeah, I mean, so most of the time we're just going to end up using Gmarkup Parser, which is a okay parser built into glib. Like, I don't know why GTK uses libxml2, but I'm pretty sure it does. What's the actual port that pulls us in? Oh, whatever. If we go through sort list, I just type less, and someone type list. Let's see. We might have needed it directly. Yeah. Okay. So this might. So like our dependency stuff is all old, and we haven't kept up with deleting stuff we don't need anymore. I think we used it for XMPP, but our plan is to not use it for XMPP going forward. But here's a bunch of GNOME stuff that uses it. Glib does not use it. That makes sense. Okay, GTK does not use it. So yeah, I think that was just because our XMPP protocol plugin had it when I wrote this Ansible a long ass time ago. Right? Yeah, so there's libpurple because we needed it for XMPP. And we're planning to not using it going forward. The glib XML parser should be okay. For what we need, even though we're gonna have a lot of use for namespaces and stuff, but so far we've been okay without it. Yeah, one of the issues with XML in general, and I'm not an XML hater. It's a data format. Who gives a shit, right? Like having a holy war over data format is one of the most biggest waste of times you can have. Well, you shouldn't use that. Well, that's what they provide. So it's that or build a whole new other side. But yeah, one of the problems with XML and YAML too is they tried to put too much into it, and it grew out of control and got crazy when they should have done things as separate add-ons or something. libxml2 maintainer kind of stopped prioritizing security fixes because they basically did support for Big Corp for free that way. Yeah, I think that's another part of it too. I mean, keep in mind, this whole big support for big corporations is nothing new. People get all surprised by it, but I'm going to point you to this right here in Pigeon 2. Like, we literally put a thing in our help box because Oracle employees became a ginormous time sink for us. Because Oracle wouldn't tell their people how to use shit. And then they'd come to us, and we don't know anything about their internal network, and we can't reset their passwords, right? So, like, we don't know what servers are supposed to be connecting to, whatever, right? It's just bad time all around. So, but yeah, okay, so it looks like we don't actually even need it anymore, which that's cool. But I don't remember what we needed from GTK, or from glib 2.80. But, what fucking desktop? We're in 7. So I'm going to flip that real quick and we're going to see what happens. Oh, but we're going to intentionally try to build without Pigeon first, because That just pulls in a whole bunch of other stuff we'll need to check. Okay, so we didn't grab GStreamer yet. All right. Package man, search GStreamer. I meant to check for this and I forgot. Oh no, we. Okay, sorry. Our error thing is bad. So we're just gonna grab GST plugins base, and I guess plugins good. I don't know what else we're checking. Do. Did I get the wrong GStreamer? What the hell? Oh, I didn't grab Devil. Yeah, look at that. Glib networking, we don't need Devil. We just need the packages there. Okay, I don't even think we need plugins good, but we're just going to go this way. And then we'll go from there. Yep. So we'll eventually get some shitty error with whatever the glib problem is. Where we need a 2.8 for. Oh, we need SQLite. SQLite 3 Devil. Yeah, I'm just letting Ansible install the packages because that just makes sure that it's good. Again, that way, whenever we need to rebuild this, we just have the Ansible stuff. We're good to go. libpsl. What is PSL? Oh, public suffix list. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize we had a dependency on that. Oh, I wonder if that has an API to parse URLs. If it does, that would be fucking awesome. But yeah, this is what users end up doing, which is why we're like, don't compile. It's such a pain. Like, if you can avoid compiling, avoid compiling. Seagull, Vi, subproject, Seagull, Mason, Mason.build, lib. I don't remember what we grabbed from 2.80. We'll see. Oh, I need Devil again. Surge, Lua. Oh no, we didn't do any Lua. Lua 5.1 Devil. Hopefully Lua LGI's here, but it's probably not. We probably need Vala Devil too. I don't see LGI. Yeah. Alright. So, SDG plugin Lua false. Oh, yeah. Alright, we don't need the Lua then. DG plugin Python. Oh. Python 3 equals false. We'll disable that too. We really put everything 2.78 or 2.80. What? How'd you... Oh, because it failed to the last second with a clock skew detected. There's no clock skew. Like, that's a lot of seconds. How is... Yeah, what... How is Mason options in the future? Let's try this, see what it does. And if it complains about Mason options, we'll fix it. How do I show the whole time for a file? Oh, I guess we can just Mason options. That's probably okay. Just bumped your time accelerator machine? Yeah. uh... Just touch everything. Just go. I'm guessing the reboot, like, resynced time or something at the reboot, and that was a problem. Caused a problem anyways, right? There's a lot of files to go through, but... That is a lot of pointing, finger pointing. Sure. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I am lay dumb sometimes. Yes, lots of touching. All right, maybe, hopefully that's enough. I'm just tired of waiting. And we didn't get to that one. Oh. No, I'm... Alright, hold on. How many... That's weird. Okay. I was expecting much different. What was that? 6 or 7? 7, I guess. Date. We're in GMT time. TZ. Or, okay. Hmm. Oh, you get a separate one here. Okay. Yeah, that all looks fine. Okay. Does touch have a verbose mode? I said it weird. Like, can I print the file name with find? No. Alright, fine. We'll just let it run. Alright, as that's running, we're gonna go actually do some code stuff. Oh, with print. Aha! Okay. Oh! Might have wanted to exclude that directory, but... How do you exclude and find again? Oh, not minus name dot hg. Nope. Not path. There we go. Thank you. Nope. Oh, I gotta do the whole path. Nope. There we go. Okay. We got there together. That's the important part. I probably would have worked with star.hg star as well. All right. This is probably still going to run for a minute. All right. So... Too much shit open here. So my goal at working on the proxy code is to try to get rid of the preference code, right? I'm trying to get rid of the old preference code, which also uses libxml2, which is, as we discussed earlier, I forgot that uses that too. So that's all based on our libx, our XML node stuff, XML node.h. You don't see it directly in here, but if you look at Vim, apparently, XML node.c, this pulls in libxml. And this isn't related. This is just code we don't use anymore. We don't want to use anymore. We want to get rid of it. It's kind of a nicer API to work with sometimes, but not always. So anyways, to get rid of this, I have to get... So one of the things that still uses a bunch of the proxy, the preference stuff is the proxy code. The problem is the proxy stuff is kind of weird and annoying and shitty, so we need to fix that. So I was going to actually try to fix it, but it's going to be a lot of time. And the thing is, people using proxies is not common, especially right now. Anybody who's using Pigeon 3 is not using a proxy. I mean, yeah, it needs to be there for 3.0, or maybe not even for the official first public release. It might not need to be there. But either way, Glib networking provides a bunch of the stuff that we did manually for you before too, right? And the thing is, we need to figure out exactly how it's going to work. I got a bunch of ideas for it, but just I realized as I was looking at this, just like, this is dumb. Like, why am I even trying to do all this? Just give the protocols a way to get a default one for the system, and then tell it to fuck off. Just get rid of all the other code. Like, we don't have to have a working solution in place right now because, again, nobody is using it. Okay. Again, don't know what happened with the clock skew, but that's fine. So we're going to see where we build. Byteswap, what the hell? I don't know why we have to build. I guess we don't have sysprof. Well, actually, man, search sysprof. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, but that's fine. Man, search byteswap. Okay, I guess this is just not going to work here, which sucks, but fine, whatever. Okay. We got some progress. It's fine. Moving on to something else. Yeah, is what it is. All right, so anyways, what we're going to do is we are going to just completely neuter this API and make it just do something sensible. Purple, Mason build, proxy, info, purple proxy info, purple proxy info, test, Mason build, proxy, no test, okay. We're gonna get some build failures here, that's expected, that's fine. Like I said, we're just gonna neuter the shit out of this API, and we're gonna make it go much simpler and go from there. Count.c .h. Count.c proxy settings XML node. I knew I missed one up here and I forgot about it. If you do not name HE, I'll just skip that specific name, but not skip recursion of the directory. Doing dash path worked fine. But I see what you're going for there. But that was a while ago. We got a working solution and we're done with it. We ended up getting pwned anyways. Didn't matter. Welcome to development. Nothing matters. Accounts.c269. Their object proxy. Is this all proxy related? Probably looks like it. Yep. Yeah, like look at all this crap. It's just ugh, ridiculous. This is like, look, we need to fix the proxy code. And it's just like, no, we don't. Let's just get rid of the proxy code. Let's make it go away. Proxy.c. Okay, how much? What else is broke here? I don't want to deal with proxy.c yet. That's gonna take some time. Test message. Test message. What? How is test message broken? Oh. Oh, right. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start here. We have proxy resolver. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. This does not need to be here. Yep. And the idea here is instead of doing all of this bullshit, which I guess we can just do right now, so we can call, what the hell's dev help? There it is. G proxy resolver get default, and there we go. So this will always be a thing regardless. So yep. Oh, and the data is owned by the called function. Oh crap. Ours returns transfer full, I think. We do. Okay, that's fine. G proxy. Oh, we have that there. Star resolver. All right, we're not trying to break any of the existing API. This is the interface we want to use. We're just not going to use it right now. Resolver equals G proxy resolver get defaults return G object ref resolver, right? And boom. Now all our old busted API is gone. And again, like I said, the other reason we want to do this is G proxy resolver already implements HTTP proxies, SOCKS proxies, and environment proxies. So like us trying to do any of this is just dumb. Yeah, just a bit. And by a bit, I mean a lot of like 12:30. I ended up napping from like 7 to 9. Then I got up, I made food, put laundry away, finished building one of my remote NASs, which I think is okay. I can't log in direct. Oh, actually, here, we can do this. And then we can SSH to Terry. Zpool list. Oh, I just could not type the password. So this is an Armbian machine. Yeah, so this, I don't remember how to do this right. Like, I think I have to do this, but then it's gonna bitch. Not Zpool. And like, I have to force a send or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in 12 minutes. Or CFS list minus T snapshot. Right. Go. I have no. Oh, yeah. So I have no snapshots yet. Right. But right? So this is just 2 drives mirrored, 2 8 terabyte drives mirrored. I did it right the first time this try. I didn't fuck anything up, so we'll see. All right. Okay, looks like a lot less thing. Global proxy 134. We're gonna get rid of all the proxy code because we don't need it. Proxy pref callbacks are gone. I don't know if anybody's still calling this. Let's see. Nope. So get handles gone. No, it was only used internally anyways. And proxy init and uninit can probably go away too. And also, yeah, I like the idea of a byte late. it's 8 times as many as a bit late. Yeah, all right, that can all get deleted. So we're probably not going to use this interface, but we'll see. But it's going to be something similar to this. Although, arguably, we could just delete this. Well, let's see. Core.c proxy.h. Test account. But so the long-term idea here is that the proxy stuff will be just turned to a name. The thing that's a problem right now, and that's going to take time to figure out, is, excuse me, how to deal with custom proxies. So like I was saying, there's a proxy resolver that just uses the GNOME settings, the stuff that you set up in GNOME. Then there's HTTP, SOCKS, and environment. And we had code to do all that. You just saw me delete a bunch of it. And like that whole thing, actually, I HG deleted it, or HGRM did, so you didn't really see it. But it's just like, this is all code we just don't need because, you know, somebody else did it and they did it better and they're maintaining it. So like we should not try. How's it going, G-Bone? Bound. Welcome, welcome. One of these times I'm gonna get your name right on the first try. And I say it and then I'm like, oh, that's wrong. $5.96. Update proxy options. Gone. Yeah, see, look at this. All this code to go in to deal with proxies, and we don't even need to mess with it. Doing pretty good? Cool. Oh, you GB? Okay. That works too. I have to be careful here in Wisconsin saying GB and not referring to the Green Bay Packers. I'm not a football fan, but they are rabid. $6.13. Save proxy. Proxy type extension callback. Or expression callback. Oh, I'm gonna have to change stuff in the UI file too. Green Bay versus Chicago? Yeah, I mean, there's that too. Or just pretty much anything Milwaukee, Chicago. Or Wisconsin, Chicago. Like, people like to call Illinois drivers fibs, which stands for fucking Illinois bastard. In Chicago one year during the Packers versus the Bears, sitting in a bar and the Packers scored. Oh boy. The funnier part is that whole rivalry and everything. The Packers are very clearly the better team. It's like not even remotely close. I joked, this is where I stand up and yell touchdown. The bartender looked like he's gonna throw a fifth jack at you. Yeah, man. They don't fuck around. I mean, Packer fans are just as bad too. And I'm not saying it's one side or the other. It's definitely both. I'll tell you this much. You know what's cool about football season? I can go to the grocery store and it's nearly completely dead during a game. I can go out to dinner at a, you know, obviously not a sports bar or something. And yeah, it'll be nice and calm. Roads are not empty, but way less traffic than normal. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. You don't have that problem with the Brewers. But when the Packers are on, oh yeah, for sure. Oh shit, I don't know which child this is. That one, apparently. But yeah, I will purposely schedule errands and stuff during Packer games. Less traffic, less people out. It's it's definitely a thing. I will definitely not like order B-dubs or Buffalo Wild Wings during the Packer game because that's a bad idea. And just yeah. Oh, this sucks. I really wanted Haiku to work. Oh, but all the stuff we need needs newer stuff. It's dumb. And that whole bite swap thing. I don't know when that's gonna come in. So you get cold food 3 hours later? Yeah. Yeah, ordering pizza too is also a bad idea during a Packers game. Or, well, like, if you go, like, after halftime or something, or, you know, after the game started, you're okay. It's like the hour or so before the game. And, like, right after the game's usually fine, but then you got traffic. Alright, that should be it for proxies. Proxies be gone. Although I think we might be able to delete more here. Cool. Oh, we should get rid of this too. So, the other question here is, do we actually need anything in proxy.h? Purple GIO calls it. Yeah, I mean, we'll leave it for now, just because this stuff's here. Or... I'm pretty sure Ibis Client Connect will... Ibis client.c. Like, I'm pretty sure it checks if you passed it a resolver or not. And, like, conditionally, and allows you to null it. Oh, or not. Does that accept nullable? It might. G-socket client set proxy resolver. Argument can be null. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Whatever. Our worst times are during soccer games. Yeah, I can see that. Hey, American football's big in America. Go figure. Or North America. United States football. Let's go with that. I don't know why it's American football. Because I don't think Canada has a league. They have a team or two, don't they? I don't even know. Right, but like, it's just, yeah. New proxy resolver get default. Oh, this probably takes it. Also, baseball and football teams too. They generally aren't bad. Gotcha. Yeah, like the Brewer games get bad because the stadium is right near the. There's an interchange on the freeway, and yeah, it's bad because of that. There's a Canadian Football League, but they have slightly different. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know that I've ever heard about it, but yeah. Europe football, soccer, so I guess they say American football to make it. Yeah, like that makes sense, but like it's the whole thing of like people are like, I'm an American, and it's like what they really mean is they're a United States citizen, right? Because like, bear with me, don't hurt me. Canadians are Americans. People from Latin America are Americans. People from South America are Americans, right? And like in Brazil, American football is probably soccer, but they'd call it American football because the U.S. thinks that, you know, they're more important than everyone else. But Canadian football field's bigger. I can see that. Grant was an American, but she was a Mexican citizen. Okay. Whatever. It's, you know, stuff silly. Data is owned by the caller of the method. Okay, cool. All right, it just makes its own ref if it needs to. Okay, yep. Okay, cool. So that should be fine. And yeah, we're just gonna nuke all of the crap here and then just go on. Right, we're just gonna get rid of all the proxy stuff. That was the only thing checking an error, really? Okay. Just deleting it all, man. Making it all go away. Oh, it's funny because I spent a bunch of time on this weekend trying to get this sorted out too, which is dumb, but it's fine. Oh, we gotta get the pref stuff too. Don't let me forget the prefs. Purple Mason.build proxy. I'm gonna be so happy when we get to nuke the prefs code. As you can see, it's some of the last vestiges. The stuff that doesn't have purple before its name is stuff that we haven't really like cleaned up yet. There's not much of it left, but there's some. And the sooner we get to it, the better. Purple connection.c, connection.c. XMPP connection.c, resolver. Resolver equals G proxy resolver get default. Local error and G error no longer used. Ugh. Start saying you're a United Statesman to be clear which American country you're from. Okay. Uh, GIO. Is anybody even using this? I don't think anybody uses this. Nope. From undisclosed American country? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ninja Queen. Ninja. Yeah. Pigeon. Prefs. Pigeon. Proxy. Pref star. Pigeon. Mason. Proxy. Pigeon prefs.ui. Proxy. Ooh, 2,000-ish lines being deleted. Nice. I gotta run the sysprof at some point. I gotta learn how to do that. Because it's slow for no reason. There you go. I think it's the IRC reconnecting stuff. What is all of this about? Proxy password. Pigeon account editor. Okay. Account editor. Oh, right. So I didn't get all this here. Clearly. Oh, you don't know if I'm deleting enough code? Yeah, I know. I know. These are the easy ones to review? Yeah, I know. The only question on the deletes are, did you get everything? And it's just like, maybe. Okay, that got rid of all that nonsense. Oh, okay, that jumped because these are, okay, yeah, that's a little weird, but it's okay. Yep, no proxy stuff there. Cool, no errors. Preferences. Cool. Ugh. All right, 1920 now. Awesome. Tree branch, remove proxy. Remove all of the proxy code. G proxy resolver does just about everything. Does everything we were doing. Except for custom proxies. Which I have some ideas. However, no one is using proxies right now, so we can just use the system default one and we should be good for now. Oh, I was like, where's proxy.ch? And yep, there it is. Okay. Oh, oh, yep. This is why we have that in there. Four more lines. Gotta make sure we delete it all. Oh, Purple Core, credentials, idle, startup, network. I should just search for proxy. Uh-huh. More to delete. Which apparently we... Oh, no. Where's that? Host, port, username, password, schema. So close to 2,000. Okie dokie. We didn't actually hit post yet, right? I don't think I did. Oh. Oh, that's fine. We're gonna leave that one for now. Or, yeah, I'm gonna leave the notes there. RBT post. Here we go. Do 4120. Open the account editor and preferences without issue. Also called in the turtles. All right, as long as the gschema file's in here, we should be good. Yep, okay. Delete all the things. Okay. So now we need to check a few more things here. Purple prefs add. We might still be using that. Yeah. So we want to rework that. But let's see if we can't clean up the rest of this real quick. Wow, there's really, this is really just a container widget. That's fine, but yeah. So I think we put the G plugins stuff into settings, I thought. Or not. I thought we had a schema for this, but it doesn't look like it. The plugins themselves have yeah, this has a settings schema for them to use. Did we really not put this in here? What the fuck? Yeah, all right. So what we're gonna do right now, this isn't ideal, but it's okay. We're gonna rebuild this into a G setting, so we can make this go away. Just goodbye. This is gonna go to. We don't need a lot of this. But yeah, so if we move the plugin stuff to G settings, we're just done. Oh, we can do it faster this way. I'm pretty sure that's the right file, but if we just get rid of the API function, then it's gone. I'm in purple prefs. Pigeon prefs.c. Nope, that got deleted, not removed. Yep, so this is all it is. It's just a window to keep track of all the other shit. I don't even need GTK here. Or purple even. Alright, then we should actually fail because the prototype's gone. Pigeon UI. See, I wasn't even in the right file. Line 85. UI prefs in it. Oh man, if we can get rid of prefs, oh, that'd be so sweet. So what we're not doing is in purple in Pigeon 2 and earlier, we had UI preferences inside the main purple 2 directory, which okay, but no, we're not doing that kind of crap anymore. The UIs put all their settings, including the libpurple ones, where they want, rather than the other way around, which is weird and silly. So, I don't think we have anything for preferences yet, but that's okay. For pigeon preferences yet, I mean. So we might do this as a destroy everything and then come back and fix plugins as a separate pull request. Test UI should not have that. I mean, we can leave that, but I don't know why the test UI is loading plugins, because they're trying to turn this into an example rather than a test, which is a problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That takes care of that. What else references purple prefs? The core does. Plugins.c disconnect by handle. Come back to that. Wait, how does this work right now? Oh, it's all on the pigeon side. So is that like pigeon plugins dot? Oh, God, those function names are annoying. Purple plugins load saved, and we give it a preference, and then we have purple plugins save loaded. Okay, that's... God, we should really fix this in G plugin. Yeah, I think we're just gonna nuke this. Although we have to tell it when to load the plugins, but well, let's see. I think we got that. Okay, so what else is actually still referencing this? Purple core, plugins.c, prefs.c. Oh, account options too. Fuck. Account options uses the enum. VV prefs. This doesn't compile right now, right? Can't name names, but F this damn data center. Is it a Microsoft one? I'm joking, because I'd be very surprised if you were in a Microsoft data center. Alright, so we don't have the voice and video preferences right now, and that's fine. And like our voice and video preferences should be straightforward, right? It's gonna be your, well, it'll start off straightforward. It's when we start getting to crazier stuff later, when it gets crazier. But by default, it should just be your audio sync, your audio source, your video source, and you probably shouldn't need to care about what your audio sync is, or your video sync is. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, is it a Microsoft one? Like, maybe they colo, right? Maybe. Like, it's possible. Okay, so voice and video prefs. Oh, right. So I need to look for purple pref as well. And yeah, this is where accounts come in. All right, I think we're doing this. Yeah, this should work fine. Purple data, or purple G schema. Purple core, developer mode, credentials, startup, network, ports manual. Yeah. All right. I gotta pee and get water. I will be right back. All right. So, oh, SWK. So, yep, I set up my stream deck. I found Boatswain, something like that. And yep, now we can do this. And yep, I'm paying the MS tax. Yeah. So, yep. Oh, you can hear me. I don't know what you're gonna do. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of annoying that you have to run the program the whole time, but I get it. It makes sense. All right. I think we're gonna do shelf dash name remove prefs. So we're gonna move the plugins preference to G settings first, and then we'll come back. Boson or Boson? Is that closer? Clearly, I need help. But thank you, QLogic. Appreciate it. Now I don't sound like as much of an idiot. It's English. It's just you say it the way it's spelled. Boatswain. No, it's because George, whatever his name is, Sturvik. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying. He's from Brazil, I want to say. So it's probably got some Portuguese meaning to it or something. I don't know. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Oh, elevator butt. Here it comes. There it comes. There's the tentacle. Just barely in frame. No? No retreats? Oh, I thought... Yeah, okay. I guess I didn't put a thing on to toggle the cat cam. Oh, no, I was going to, but it doesn't support scenes as sources. So, like, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do and, like, fix this, but, like, the bigger problem is they're using the old WebSocket protocol for... because of some way it interacts with sources or something. So I'm just like, need to figure all that out, and ugh, that's more than just a quick contribution, right? Oh, it's very English. Okay. Well, I'm dumb. There we go. Jeez. Like, I swore I started doing this for G plugin, or maybe we had it here and we took it out. I don't know. This is probably supposed to say status. I don't know why it says startup. Or no. Oh no, because that's what the settings were before. Okay. Then we have separate idle. Okay, yeah. Credentials, core. Key name equals loaded plugins. Type equals AS. Default. The list of plugins to reload. Plugins. List of loaded or plugins to reload. List of plugins to load. Description. List of plugins that were previously loaded, that were loaded during the previous instance. That should be automatically loaded at startup. This is the change we're making, but yeah, this uses the plugin, or this list. This contains the plugin IDs. Okay, so now we've got a schema object for it. Yeah, this is probably fine to put this in purple. So the thing is, the settings backend goes to like the UI decides where the settings backend goes. So having purple do this part's fine because the UI will put it wherever. What do we have for conf pigeon 3 press.xml? But yeah, you see all of these are, all the values are empty. None of these are actually being used. So the difference here too is in Pigeon 2 and earlier, we use the file names for everything. We're trying to get away from that. Because gplugin, the idea is you just have an ID and gplugin will figure out which one to use for you. The idea being that'll work better across different operating systems, having a roaming directory and stuff like that. Also, if you have an older version in your local, in your XDG config directory or whatever, and the system installs a newer one, you should automatically go to that newer one, right? Whereas using the file name, that doesn't happen. So if we use the IDs, we can avoid all that because gplugin can look at the versions and select the newest one, stuff like that. So, all right, cool. Purple plugins dot C. Plugin load, plugin info disable is internal. And by file name, we can probably get rid of this with that. We might need that externally, but we'll see. So save loaded. We're gonna do G settings star settings equals null. G pointer backend equals null. Backend equals purple core get settings backend, I think it is. Settings equals G settings new with backend and path or something. It's been a minute. Backend and path. The schema im.pigeon.purple. Then the backend. Then the path is /purple core. I think we have to put the slash here too, otherwise it gets weird and shitty. All right. G settings set. Is there no string list? Stir-v. Stir-v builder equals null. G stir-v plugins. Purple plugins get loaded. We added a new way to do this, but it doesn't really exist yet, so it's okay. Of the Mohawk, thank you, full stack developer. Appreciate it. What is a Twitch DJ badge? Oh, that's a new badge to me. Oh, you're DJ in the Twitch DJ program. Interesting. Very cool. All right, we go through this. We grab the data. We get the plugin info. If info's null, get flags. If it's auto, let's just clean all this up too, because oof. Yeah, I think that fit. That's fine. We'll deal with the rest of that later. This is shitty, but that's fine. Wait, what? Oh, okay, if it's not in the list. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to say builder equals G story builder new. This is okay, that's void, good. Yep. G settings, set str v settings, comma, no, we're gonna do it this way. G, oh, damn it, it's right there. Str v builder, unref to str. V. Builder unref to str v builder plugins G str free v plugins. We're gonna move these guys down here. Oh, before we get too far with this, we're going to cd conf pigeon 3 copy press.xml to press.xml.old. I just want to reference to make sure it's doing the right thing with the plugins. It's like we're gonna load the plugins, but then we're gonna also the save isn't gonna save them anymore. It's gonna save the old way, so that setting's just gonna stay what it is. Because we're going to do save first, make sure this is good, and then go from there. Don't care about the files. Oh, plugins disable is okay. Well, we're gonna skip that for now. G str v builder add builder. G plugin info get ID info. All right, that should do it. That should give us our saved plugins. Once we figure out, oh, yeah, 395. Start v builder. Bastards. It's fine, it's just annoying. Did I not name it plugins? It's named plugins. What the fuck? Passing an argument to G settings set. Oh, duh, the key. What do we name it? Saved plugins, I think. Yes. Oh, this is 2.82. Okay, right. We require 2.82, not 2.82. All right, so we're going to say G str v builder, and that'll give us that. Then we say G str v builder, unref builder. It's the same thing. Just the other one's a little bit easier to work with. Okay. Incompatible pointer type. Okay, fine. I will cast it. It's like the super pedantic stuff here. Oh no, we need a const car star const star. All right, because this is still going to give us a warning. Yeah. Const car star const star is what it wants. It's annoying. but yep. It's like it's the same thing, man. Kind of, not really, but yeah. All right, cat config pigeon 3 refs.xml. What do we have loaded? Do we have any plugins loaded? All right, so we have the idle plugin loaded, or idle maker. So, oop. Settings object created with schema. I am pigeon purple and path purple core, but the path slash is specified by schema. What? Oh, right. You only have to, if the schema itself has a path, you can't use the with path. You're gonna get whatever the hell it has, and that's fine. I haven't worked with G settings in a while, so I forgot. But like you use path when like you want to have a relocatable schema, one that can be used multiple places and stuff. And then when you define that schema, you don't give it a path, and then you create with backend and path, or create with path and blah blah blah. Saved plugins. Oh, I see what I did. Yep, that's my bad. Because it's im.pigeon.purple.core is the problem. Yeah, it doesn't work yet either. I'll have to recompile. Man, are we gonna get rid of prefs and proxies in one day? That's awesome. Okay, so we should see that idle maker is there. Cool. So this won't necessarily have worked right away, but let's see. So pigeon3.ini should have credentials, core, developer mode false. Okay, right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on minimize while away. What the hell? Okay, so this got busted. That's okay. What the shit? Why didn't these get saved? Go on. Saving loaded plugins. So we definitely got called. Idle is now loaded. I don't know what's going on here. G warning, saving plugins. G stir join V. Yeah. Oh, I just realized we made a helper for this too, so we don't have to deal with the back end. Oh, and we're also leaking that because I didn't free it. It said core idle. Alright, so hold on, let's fix a couple things here. Settings. So there's get that, and then there's purple core new settings where you just pass in the schema ID. So we can go to this. Settings equals purple core new settings. G clear object settings. This might be the problem. Like we're not actually flushing the settings object. So, but that shouldn't matter. It should do it. Unless I might have the format wrong. And that might be why it's ignoring us. It might be a parens S. I thought just AS works though. But we'll see if this makes a difference. Nope. Oh, it's weird that this keeps going this way, but that's all right. Trying to think of where else we have settings objects, and I thought it was AS. Yeah, we've got one right here. Although I don't know that we're setting this. Yeah, we're not actually using that yet. Shit. Key name, type AS, schema path, blah, blah, blah. Purple. Yeah, we don't do the, we just do this name because the path is, yeah, we don't have to do the whole thing. It is saved plugins. It's not telling me that it's wrong. Values null and the key is set to empty array. If programmer error to try to give a key that isn't specified to have an AS type. It's a programmer error to give a key that isn't specified to having an AS type in the schema for setting, CG variant type. What the fuck? I don't even know what else to do here, right? Like, why aren't you working, man? Oh. Alright, let's just make sure that's right, because that should err. Yep. Oh. Uh. So I think what's happening is the pref system is loading the plugins, which is then causing it to update the thing to set the plugins as loaded. But the settings backend is null, so it's not actually going to the right place. Nope, still not there. G settings backend. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Okay, well, if that's not it, let's do this real quick. G warning, backend, G object, type name, purple core get settings, backend. It's funny how one parenthesis you can make everything explode. Crisplasm. It's 3 in the morning. Joy. Oh, okay, definitely sees a key file. What the fuck? Well, that is quite the the default. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that's how it's supposed to work. Oh, wait, what? You can give it choices? What the fuck is that about? Oh, we did a... Well, this works too, but... Okay. So we're looking for test binding. Okay, that's... G settings, set stir V. Hmm. Well, they seem to just cast with cons car star star. Let's try that. That shouldn't make a difference by any means. But maybe. Like, that shouldn't have any behavioral changes. I don't understand why this is not happening. I just realized this could be real dumb. And a real stupid problem. A G key file being what it is. Does it support string list? Like, it should. But does it? it's not gonna match. Yeah, it's just a key file set. Yeah, it has a string list. What are the vfuncs here? Read, write, reset, get readable, get permissions. So it has a type. Where's type used here? Okay, so the got a special case. Supported values, G variant type string not being quoted since users keep forgetting if return value equals null and that. Oh, okay. It parses a variant. It lets the G variant do all the work. Okay. And then this is all nonsense. What the fuck, man? None of this should matter, but QLogic, you're not still around, are you? I am very confused by what's going on here. Or more specifically, what is not going on here. Or anybody that knows G settings, even. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. It's fucking Pebcac. It's always Pebcac. Hey, look at that. Son of a bitch. I was in the wrong build directory. It's working fine. I was in the wrong fucking directory. Which is why, yeah, okay. God damn it. Yep. That'll happen. All right. G settings. This is Okay. So much time to debug that I was just in the wrong fucking directory. That's so dumb. Return value, an array of UTF-8, a newly allocated null terminated array of strings. The value is stored in the key in settings. The array is null terminated. The caller of the method takes ownership of the return data and is responsible for freeing it. Okay, cool. Okay. For int I equals 0, plugins I is not equal to null. This should, yeah, a newly allocated null terminated array of strings. So it doesn't return, it shouldn't return null. It should return at least a single item every time. So we don't care about purple plugins find by file name because we can do gplugin find by file name. Something, I don't remember. Path register for each find plugin. That gives us all, but yeah, so we can just do find plugin. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't end up moving to that. What's the purple file name one do? Yeah, okay, I don't think that existed by the time we had this. Alright, Oh, we can put this here. Plugin equals G plugin. Oh, we need the manager. It was just find, right? Let's find plugins, find, yeah, okay, find plugin. So find it by its ID. Oh, we want to use find plugin with newest version. Like, I thought we had that. Something like that. Right. So we give an ID and it gives us the most recent one. Whichever one has a, assuming everybody follows Semver, it'll work fine. Yep. So that gives us the plugin. Then I've been trying to do this more too. If def g log domain hash undef g log domain and if g log domain define g log domain purple plugins. That returns a value. Oh, no, we. Oh, okay. I see. I see. If not, G plugin is plugin. Give me these 2 lines. I will find save plugins. Why don't we do this? Const car star plugin ID equals plugins I. Yeah, we can do this in warning. We have to get the version. Oh no, it's there. G plugin, get file name, plugin. You call them plugin manager load? No, just purple plugin load. What the fuck? What's purple plugin load do? What? Oh, okay, this is fine. The rest of this should get taken care of by us down here. And then we can get rid of that. G plugin manager. There's a G plugin manager load plugin manager plugin error. And then the error stuff will fall through. To here. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh my god, now I'm gonna have compilers. Oh, yep. Oh, I have to free that too. Old data should be gone. Plugin ID, not plugins ID. Plugins ID. I got another one on 453. Uh, 468. 471. Okay. Idle Maker is not loaded. We're gonna load it. Core idle. Okay, cool. We're gonna put transparency on here too. Cool. We're gonna quit. We're gonna remove core idle. Rerun. God, I gotta figure out this fucking bug. Transparency, I guess that's loaded. Okay. Yeah, so that loaded fine. The stuff here doesn't match up right, and that's annoying, but yeah. Everything else is auto-loaded. Then we have the saved plugins. Yep, got it. Alright, quit. X. Core idle. Unable to find save plugin hacks. Don't save plugin core idle from blah blah blah. So idle's there. Again, these aren't right. The state needs to be fixed. Transparency's there. Cool. And we got a notification. Failed to load save plugin hacks. That error message needs work though. Yeah, I don't know why we have this in the title and the subtitle. Subtitle is just going to become const. Oh, right. We don't, since it didn't get saved, that's kind of a bug. I don't think we handled that previously. But since it's no longer saved, we lose it. Which I don't think is a huge deal right now. We'll just call it a bug. So, failed to find the plugin. Sure. Cool. All right. Oh, we're not gonna. Okay. So this guy I don't think is used elsewhere. It is not. Okay. This is probably also not used. Yep. Save loaded, load saved. What is here in these implementations? Okay, plugins in it. Yep. Oh. Is this why we're getting that double load bullshit? Or unsolicited, whatever crap. Oh no, most of that's gone now. Okay, well, whatever. We can leave this here. That's fine. Yeah, this definitely does not need to be public API. Or, wait, how's this not? Oh, because the other stuff is calling gplugin. So originally when gplugin got adopted, the person implementing it was thinking that we might remove gplugin at some point. And this is kind of the idea with doing the static protocol plugins again and basically making a white labeling version. But fuck that noise, man. If somebody wants white labeling, they can pay us for it. And I mean pay us for it. Because, yeah. It just... This stuff is dumb. Okay, no one's calling purple plugins load. Is it... So... Does anybody use any of these flags? A lot of stuff. Okay. G plugin a while ago got some auto load stuff. Alright, before okay, hold on. Before we start pruning and doing cleanups, let's just do what we came here to do. And we'll worry about the rest later. Find by file name's gone, that's fine. Load saved got updated, that's fine. Find plugin wasn't being used. Find plugin by file name wasn't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. All right. Plugins, G settings. Toggle bit with a raid. Holy crap, how you doing, man? Hope your stream as well. You got to run, that's cool. And yeah, I'm streaming way the hell too late. But if you all somehow don't know who Togglebit is, you should go give him a follow. Because he's a good streamer. You'll enjoy him. He's entertaining. You won't regret it. Alright, anyways, have a good one, man. Alright, so move the saved plugins preference to G settings. Also removed some API that was no longer necessary. Do 3:30. Fuck, I gotta get tired. I should probably do some work tomorrow at normal work hours. Stupid nap. I think about it now. I'm yawning. All right. RBT post. Oh, I did do this on top of the other branch, shouldn't I? Yes. Okay, so this is going to depend on 4120. Toggle or enable some plugins and verified they were set in the key file. And then restarted the program and verified they were reloaded. Also called in the turtles. Alright, so yeah, we're not trying to do full cleanup or anything here, but you know, it's getting some stuff going. Cool. I like it. Alright, we're gonna merge the stuff on Pigeon 2 real quick. I'm still trying to get this Pigeon 2 release out. I would like to get it out before we start getting ready for Experimental 4, but we'll see. The Pigeon 2 release is mostly... the stuff that's left is quality of life stuff that we've been avoiding for a long time. And we really need to get it done. But the other day, I noticed... So there's a new... fuck, what's it called? Basil. So there's a new Flatpak app store coming out called Bazaar. And if you go look at Pigeon, you'll see, or you look at Gajim, No, I didn't. You'll see there is a support link here, which will take you over to their donation page. If you go to Pigeon, God, no, don't just, there is not a support link. So one of these pull requests here, 4118, this does that. And so it puts the support thing in, right? So that's the donation link. It fixes the developer name here in the Flatpak stuff. They credit it to me, not, yeah, like Bazaar, the VCS. I don't know. Use Gajim for X and PP. Nice. Yeah, they've been around a long time. But then I also went through and put in all our releases back to 2.0. So, it's more than just, hey, here's our donate link. I really need to see if there's a way I can tell Mercurial to like only pull in a certain branch and not everything. But whatever. RBT land minus R 4118, right? That's the one. Yep. We're not gonna do a make this check because it takes too fucking long. So we're just gonna do a make check and be like, yep. It's probably cool. Oh god, look at all that. Yep. No, that's from Pearl. Can't wait till Pigeon 3 is usable and we can get rid of Pigeon 2. Go on. All right. Close that one. I should have done the branch. It's going to grab everything. Whatever, it's fine. Yep. Where's my branch? So let's just look at this real quick. HG config. Yeah, that's not quite what I wanted. Mercurial, don't pull all branches. I just need the fucking config settings, man. Whatever, fuck it. I'll figure it out later. I don't know why it's not tab completing, but okay. Don't remove the auto package spec file. Auto package hasn't been a thing in like 15 years. So why we even still have the file is just nobody deleted it. You just gotta have that conviction to delete it. You're like, we're not using this anymore. Get rid of it. Nobody's using this anymore. Get rid of it. But yeah, so the stuff that's remaining for Pigeon 2.15.0 is, as far as I can remember, is just the building the new runtime and stuff. New. It's still like 20 years old, but yeah. Damn it. Oh, I know what there's, okay. There's a pull request that I've copied from twice now that has, or there's code I've copied from twice where it missed two things in the code review. And I keep missing it myself. and I'm just propagating it into other stuff. And we need to fix that. Okay. So let's go fix that quick. Oh, okay. Oh, no, maybe it's in here? No. I thought there was something else that was wrong here. Oh, I'm in the demo. Yep. This is where this keeps coming from, because I've been copy pasting from here. Some minor issues in protocol directory. Oh, fuck. But now those should go away. Where the hell did Firefox go? Oh. Hi? Okay. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Oh, I didn't even run turtles. Alright, now we can fix the other one that has issues that came from here. Wrong sense. Yeah. Oh, it's in the Newt provider. Okay, yep, that doesn't say protocol anymore, so that one didn't have it. Thread manager.c. Okay. Oh. It is almost 4 o'clock, but I want to see if we can kill preferences tonight. I'll sleep better. This is fix and ship. Nice, nice, nice. Did I? Yeah, I did run the turtles. Case and address issues. $41.16. Do do do. $41.16 is merged. Alright, where the fuck is the default commit? Alright, push. Yeah. Looks like I didn't get it. Yep, didn't get it. Oh, it's too early. Okay. Protocol directory fix, 4122. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. On the dashboard. Everything looks cool there. Get out of here. Issue full minus U. Yeah, so I was waiting on the protocol directory cleanup because it was just the one thing. And then I found the synth tag too. And I was like, oh, I guess that's enough to do it. All right. Okay, we could rebase right now, but we're probably fine without it. But we are on a journey to delete preferences. This is the ultimate pref slash. Back in the day, we used to evaluate fairly often when preferences, or just preferences in general, and then get rid of them if we thought they were dumb. Users tended to hate this because if you give somebody a use case, they will find a way to use it. So we need to leave this enum because the account options use it right now, which is annoying, but that's okay. But the rest of the prefs API should be able to go away. We're not even using purple version, but we should be, but that's okay. Alright, this is gonna explode at first. That's okay. Purple, mason.build. Prefs. Prefs.h is still here. But prefs.c going bye-bye. Test UI.c. Prefs. Okay. Next. Plugins.c. Shit, really? This seems like that's going to cause the settings to be used. Everything after press uninit must not trigger. This. And not to use any settings. Sure. But like, all right. That comment's dumb, but I get it, but it's dumb because a whole bunch of stuff uses settings after that. Oh. Fuck. I forgot I already started all this. Okay. I thought I scrapped it all. Like, nope. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm usually still awake at this time. I'm usually in bed trying to fall asleep, but I took a too long a nap earlier, and then I debated about streaming or not after I built a machine, and then I started streaming, and now we're still here. So, all right. Okay, yep. Files not in. What is the file? Prefs.c. Those should all be okay. No, so I bought pieces to build satellite NASA's a long time ago. And the idea is that my home directory can go, or whatever, I can back up my home directory to multiple places locally. and I built one of them, but that one has just been sitting in my basement, so I have a backup. But I was grabbing something on Amazon yesterday, and it popped up for like a $35 case that's a lot smaller and has better mounting options. Well, kind of, for the drives. So I grabbed it, and then it came today, and I put it together. So I'll probably maybe do another one soon. I don't know, right? So the idea was to have 2 offsite NASAs and to have one. Or there wasn't even an idea to have a local one, but to have a local one too is there. No, they're just normal small. They're for mini ITX boards. Although if I could get them in like a 1U, that'd be cool too. But yeah, like a network appliance thing might actually work better. But like the idea is they're gonna sit at people's houses, right? Like family members. Family members don't have racks, right? It's weird that I have a rack in my basement. Yeah, they don't have them yet. This is very true. Okay, so far, no warnings. Preferences. Comes up with no issues. Okay. Account manager, I guess. Looks fine. Wow. Cool. We didn't quite make it to 2,000 lines, but HG branch remove prefs. Move the preferences. ABI. The purple pref type is still used by purple account option, but everything else has been migrated to G settings. Awesome. 4121. So, oh no, we can't do that yet. Damn. So the next step after getting preferences removed is to get XML node removed. And we can't do that yet, not until we change the way we store accounts. Open the preferences and account editor without any errors, also called in the turtles. Publish. The ITX case, I mean, do you want the link or do you want like a review? Because like as a review, the mounting options weren't great for the drives. And I don't know, I'm using an all-in-one Radix Rock 5 ITX Plus board in it, so there's tons of extra space and shit. But yeah, so like, would I be like, oh my god, you need to use this? I don't know. There's an Amazon link. The question is, does it have a name? I don't know. But I mean, $37. It comes with no power supply, no fans, no nothing. But it was $37, right? It's a little bit bigger than I expected it to be, but it's okay. It's not bad. It'll definitely not like stand out and be a giant thing at somebody's house. So, but yeah. Like, would I build other machines with it for this purpose? Sure. Right. The metal is a little pliable, but it'll work. It's functional. And I've got two Western Digital Reds in there, right? So 3.5 spinning drives. And they're connected to my board via a mini or via an M2 adapter, M2 to SATA adapter. And then it's just the board and a fan. I didn't even put a case fan in it. Yeah, pretty much. Metal box with pre-cut holes. Yep. Exactly. And I was like, 37 bucks? Sign me up. Let's go. The weird part is like the bracket, there's a clip that goes on over the PCI slots because, you know, a lot of people, a lot of cases now, they won't do the like overhang thing for the PCI brackets anymore. So like the weird part is like it's attached like where your IO panel comes through and you have to bend and break that off. And then that becomes the cover for the PCI slot. But like, hey, they're keeping costs down. I don't really care. Right. My goal was to get a cheap case that was not as, so the cases I originally got for this, or Johnsboro, whatever it is. I don't remember. Yeah. Johnsboro. So this is the case I originally got for these. And what the hell? It didn't have, what the fuck? And like, there's nothing wrong with the case per se, but it's really big to drop off at somebody's house and just take up space, especially for what's inside of it, right? Because like, I don't have a GPU in. The whole point is this is remote storage for me. And you see the price is $67 compared to the other one at $37. So, like, so I still have an extra one of these sitting in my basement. I'll maybe build something more, I don't know, out of it. We'll see. But yeah. So, you know, is what it is. All right. XML node.h. Let's start here. Count private util.h. Does this actually need XML node? Nope. I don't think it does. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? Oh my god. Just accounts. Nothing calls that anymore. Okay. Burb still equal. All that should be moved to burb. Strip car. Alright, account stuff is gonna be annoying, but it's okay. We have some bad ideas to make it work too, and it's fine, but just even as an intermediary. Shit, it's all that's left for it. Alright, well, we're not gonna get to that tonight. Oh, but the account manager is going to get its own backend API. And then we'll implement a SQL backend for it. And then we can get rid of the nonsense. And then we still have to redo the account options. But the main issue here comes from all this crap. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we still have to implement this guy. Maybe when we remove it from the account manager, that's... Yeah, it's effectively the same thing, right? Oh, I still have this. We probably have errors and stuff we need to do in here too. But nothing's using this, right? Alright, well, I guess we'll start with that. Account Manager, I believe, implements glist model. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. Alright. For, say, glist model star. Model equals null. Model equals purple. Account manager, get default as model. Get rid of that. GUint and items equals 0. For GUint I equals 0, I is less than n items, I plus plus. This model get n items, model accounts to XML node helper. No. Purple count, star count equals null. Count equals G. List item, or list model. Get item. Model I. Account node. We have to check that in a second. G. Object. Unref account. That's what that thing helped us avoid, which is dumb. Oh. Well. Yep. Just avoided a whole lot of function calls there. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, we don't have data anymore. We don't need this. We already have the node. I typed uint instead of guint. That was load or save? Oh, that was save. Hmm. Well, that's a fun one. Okay. But, should be fine. Go to the correct directory this time. Proxy type, none. Yay. Yeah, I'm good, Ivanhoe. Thanks for coming by, hanging out. Appreciate it. Catch you later. Go enjoy work or whatever you gotta go do on a Tuesday. Go out with the dog in your lunch. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that sounds way better than going to work. Go have fun. So yeah, there's a bunch of these too that have for each functions. Because before we started implementing glist model everywhere, that was how we iterated them. And then when we implemented glist model, we didn't clean them up. So, yep. I know that's not the one we're expecting, but that's what we're expecting. But type is now global. Woo! Move account manager for each. Move purple.account manager dot for each. This was never removed after account manager implemented GIO.list model. I had to update account serialization to use the list model interface, but that was it. One more time. Modified an account and made sure it was saved properly. Oh. Also called in the turtles. All right. With that said, it is 4:15. It is time for me. It's way past time for me to go to bed. So, where do we want to go? Sure. We're gonna go raid a Staten. I always forget how to say their name. I hope I'm close. If you don't want to join the raid, you can go ahead and cancel up above the chat. Otherwise, there's nothing else you need to do. YouTube, I don't know that they have... Well, they have a YouTube link. I don't know if they're streaming to YouTube, but I will share that and maybe you can find their Twitch from there, or I can give you their Twitch as well. But anyways, in the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for your desired level of notification. Also, you can find my links to social media right over here, including my Mastodon, where I do post when I'm going to go live. So you can find that there, or just whatever. Also, feel free to join us on the officially unofficial Pigeon Discord, which you can find a link to right over here as well. So, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, adios.
I heard the ring. Hello, Grin.